Hello guys, welcome to my third video. Today I'll be drawing the US states from memory. Right now I'm starting to draw Texas. Well, one of my many attempts at drawing Texas. The first bump going south into Mexico is a bit hard, but the second one is easier. I drew a straight line. For the southern border for Oklahoma, it's supposed to be very jaggedy. I don't know why, but that's how the border is. Well, as I remember. I'm doing this from memory, not actually looking at a page. Telling you, I'm not lying. This is all from memory. So another one, I think this might be a bit better, but still, it's not the best. But I'm not used to drawing on a laptop. I normally draw these on a piece of paper, so this is quite hard unless I have like an Apple Pen to use when I'm drawing my iPad. But I'm not using my iPad to record. Heck no, I'm using a laptop because I like a bit of a challenge. As you know, I'm good at geography. Right now we're doing New Mexico, straightforward. Now Arizona. Let's just zoom out and running out of space. So there, as you can see on the western border, it's a bit jaggedy, and north. Also, not all the borders, interconnect into like a three tri-star border. Let's say not all of them, only some. Just done Nevada. Now we're doing Southern California. Those two islands. We're close to Los Angeles, San Diego. Now let's draw more north. Eventually, I'm gonna have to draw the San Francisco Bay there, where Oakland is. San Francisco there. Now, let's do Oregon. My favorite state to draw, it has to be between Texas or Washington. See? Washington, I like it when it goes down, then goes up again. Now, we're doing... What's that state? I don't know. I forgot all. I don't know all the states, but I know majority of them. Now we join Utah, and now what states we join? Kansas. Fun fact: most of Kansas City is actually not in Kansas. It's actually Missouri. So yeah, done Colorado. Now time to do Wyoming. The border goes too north. Doesn't make Montana right, so it's supposed to go more southern. So that Nebraska could actually have that weird panhandle thing, just like Oklahoma, but more thicker, like to the north. See, there's Nebraska, the panhandle. Now let's continue up with the Dakotas, South Dakota first, then North Dakota second. As you can see a straight line. That's the I forgot that the paragraph thing. Now we've drawn Montana. We've now drawn the western part of the United States. Now let's draw the eastern part. For a bit I was actually in the US for a school trip. So we drawn Louisiana. So when I was in my school trip, I went to Florida. So I went to Orlando and New York City, in New York. But interesting, when we were going to New York, this was like we went on the 24th. Well, that's where we started our flight. We got there on the 25th, since we were all the way across the world. So I went to New York on the 1st of October. Got back on the 5th or 4th. Yeah, 5th. 5th of October. So now we're drawing Missouri. We just drawn Mississippi, Arkansas, and also Alabama, Iowa, and now we drawn another state, and also that bit over there in Michigan. Now let's draw Tennessee. Always wanted to try Dave's Hot Chicken. I think a nickname is also called Nashville Hot Chicken, or that's a separate restaurant in Nashville, Tennessee. Then we have Kentucky, where KFC was born. Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana. Now we also have Michigan. Used to be a thriving state with Detroit during like the 40s, 30s with all its industrial area, but now it's abandoned since it's getting old. Ohio. But the Ohio meme should stop now because that meme is 2 years old from 2022. We move on to Florida memes, but that's also died out pretty quickly, more quickly than the Ohio memes because it was less known. Florida people are crazy. Not really. Actually, no. When I went to Florida, no, all of the people there were nice. It was just very hot, but I went there during September, so obviously that was in autumn, or in the US terms they call it fall, but I call it autumn since I'm not from the US. Join South North Carolina, Georgia, not Georgia the country though. Now we've done West Virginia, now time to do Virginia. Now we do Maryland. Between Virginia and Maryland is the capital city, Washington, D.C. D.C. stands for District Columbia. That's why. It's also in its own separate area. That's why it's not in Virginia or Maryland. So we've done Delaware, done Pennsylvania, New Jersey. I actually landed there, but then I went to New York, on coach. New York, where I've been, Connecticut and Rhode Island, the smallest state. Now we've done to join Vermont and New Hampshire, and finally the 48th state of the continental U.S., Maine. Now time to draw the two newest states in the United States. First is Alaska, the second last newest state. It became an official state on 1959. As you can see, the most popular city has to be Anchorage, but surprisingly enough, not the capital, even though it's the most popular. But I guess it's to confuse the enemies. I don't know. Finally, our newest state, Hawaii, one of the most beautiful, expensive. Well, California can also be expensive. One of the most expensive states in general. So yeah, it's also the newest state, founded in 1961. Well, 1960. One of the expensive states, other than California, New York, and the others. So, thank you for listening and watching to my third YouTube channel. I try to post daily. I don't have an official YouTube schedule since I have school. I just post whenever I like to and feel like to. But feel free to subscribe. Anyways, bye.